We're back. We're card making. Kimberly Smith, Paper Chef here. Crafty friends, it is time for another Peace on Earth card tutorial. November 2025, Card on Blue Card Club. And this month, there's a lot of blue. You can send some heartfelt prayers to someone in this very elegant type of sympathy or thinking of you card. It's going to be layered up with the Peaceful Garden Designer Series paper by Stampin' Up. All of this is available now. This is our cloud cover cardstock. All right, I will show you in a little bit what you get if you join my card club, the kind of things you get. I don't have any more for this month, but if you join by December 10th, you will get the December kit. And I have an awesome special this year if you join the card club as an annual member by Black Friday. So please be sure to get on my mailing list and find out about that special, which I'm offering to my card club members or anybody really that wants to join annually. All right, let's take the Peaceful Garden and just get going here. Last night we had a lot of fun. We did the first card, which I'll show you. And we also opened a paper pumpkin kit, which I did bring inside, and I stamped all the little sentiments, but I didn't finish making it. So I will have to show you the paper pumpkin results in a different video. So what you want to do is you want to take out, well, I should just show you this paper, right? This paper's awesome, huh? Let's show you the paper. All right. Don't mind if there's some repeats. It is 12 by 12 Designer Series paper by Stampin' Up. There's a piece with the doves. There's actually two pieces with the doves. It's all different shades of blue and different, like maybe, misty moonlight. And I think there's a balmy blue in there. Oh, no, there's a Lost Lagoon. That's kind of a greenish blue. There's a crumb cake. Here's another page of doves. Right? So these are just fantastic backgrounds. So what I want you to use is this one as our background for the card. You can see that's the layer 1. This is going to be layer 2 with that texture layer. And then we need a layer 3, this is my favorite piece, although the doves are nice too. That piece there's my favorite piece. Then we're going to use some of the glimmer paper. I gave you more than enough for all your cards. So you're going to use the one that's the Secret C, this piece here. Let's see if I have any that are shorter. I mean, not shorter, but, okay, narrower. Okay, so you're going to use the Secret C piece of glimmer paper. It's part of there's 3 kinds of glimmer paper, 3 colors. There's this blue, and then there's silver, and then there's the Secret C. And that is called the Peaceful Garden glimmer paper, part of your kit. So during each month, you get a kit. Actually, I'll just do them in order. Each month, you get a kit of enough to make 8 cards in your kit. And you get always Designer Series paper and some kind of like ephemera or specialty paper. You always get stuff. You get a lot of stuff in your kit. Anybody that's in my card club and you join in, just let people know how you like the card club. Every 6 months, you get a swag bag. My mom usually makes the swag bags. I don't know when she'll be sewing again, but you get swag in some kind of bag, whether it's a homemade bag or whether it's a bag that I buy. You get swag every 6 months. You get swag every month, but you get a swag bag every 6 months. All right, this is a piece. This is your first layer. 5 1/4 times 4, okay? 5 1/4 times 4. That's layer 1. We'll write that down in a little bit. Okay, next layer. The white piece. Okay? Let's see. That's going to be 4 3/4 because we're making a 1/2 inch smaller than the other one. Okay. 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, remember the other one was 4 inches wide. This one's 3 1/2. All right. So far, so good. And I'll write it down. See, got that nice 1/2 inch border. The reason I did the 1/2 inch border was so you could see these beautiful little stars. Otherwise, you'd block the stars. You wouldn't be able to see them. Okay, next. Save all the scraps. You guys might see these in upcoming auctions. I sell so many of these little bags of scraps. People like them. I have like an endless supply of these. I've been doing card club for 31 months now. So like 31 months and times 2 bags. So that's 64. Then I have the bingo kit. So I always have these like little bags of scraps. Then I move on to the next project and I get new paper. I love new paper. I've already ordered all the new paper from the catalog. Every bit of it, because I'm going to have a designer series paper share. I love designer series paper. Okay, the next one is going to be, now we only need a 1/4 inch smaller. So you see how this is just a 1/4 inch smaller? This one was a 1/2 inch smaller, and then this one's only a 1/4 inch smaller. So now we're going down to 3 1/4. Well, actually, should we do the long side first? Let's do the 4 1/2 first. 4 1/2 side. Don't mind my really chapped hands. They're even peeling. It's getting to be dry. So I went to this craft fair. I had a craft fair last weekend, right? And I went to this booth. I helped the lady carry in her table. And she said, I sell goat's milk. And I was like, okay, I'll come see you. And then you know how you get busy during a craft fair. This is 3 1/4 this side. And I didn't get to go see her. And it was like the last hour of the craft fair. And I'm like, I got to go to the goat milk table. So I went and I'm like, I got to buy something from her. You know, she seems like nice and it's goat milk. And I was like, I never tried goat milk soap or anything. She had goat milk soap and lotion. Oh my goodness, you guys. I tried goat milk and honey soap on my face today. This bottle, it looks like it's in a bottle of lotion. It's a little pump bottle. It was divine. It makes my face feel like a baby's butt. Like smooth as a baby's butt. Oh my goodness. So from now on, and I have the label. She's a local person, local farmer, and I'm going to write to her and say, do you guys need like a testimonial like about this? Or like, you know, can I come find you again? And I loved her product. Just a little local business. Always try to support your local businesses. Now we're going to go 1 inch for this piece of glimmer paper. And then we'll put that. Now we're going to do ribbon this time. I forgot the ribbon yesterday. We're going to put this on and then cut it. And then we're going to do the ribbon. And then we're going to put the, after we do the ribbon, we're going to adhere the whole thing. Okay, but at least we can write down what we got so far so we don't lose our memory here. Then we'll write down some measurements later. So first we have the card base, which is cloud cover. This is going to be November 2025, in case you're watching this years to come. Hopefully my channel never gets taken down. It's been around for, I don't know, I've had it for like 8-9 years or something. All right, the first thing is your cloud cover card base. It's 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. You're going to score that card base at 4 1/4. Okay, this is going to give you a horizontal card. I call this a horizontal card, like that. Okay, so what I'm showing you now is how to take the cloud cover and do this to it. Okay, next we're going to do layers on the card. I'm just drawing the layers for you. Layer 1, 5 1/4 times 4 inches. Once again, layer 1 is 5 1/4 times 4 inches. Okay, layer 2, we're going to make that 1/2 inch smaller. 4 3/4 inches times 3 1/2 inches. 4 3/4 times 3 1/2 inches for layer 2. Layer 3, we're going to make that 1/4 inch smaller. Let's turn that number into a 3. Okay, and I'm just drawing these little shapes so that you can keep aware of, if you're doing this with other paper, which way your pattern goes when you cut it. All right, this one is going to be 4 1/2 times 3 1/4. Again, 4 1/2 times 3 1/4. All right, layers 1, 2, and 3 are going to be using the Peaceful Garden DSP. Next, you're going to use the glimmer paper for layer 4. Put that on top of all them. And you're just going to do something like that, where you have 5 1/4 times 1 inch. Layer 4 is 5 1/4 times 1 inch of glimmer. All right. We'll write down the ink in just a minute, but that's what we have so far. I'm going to go ahead and start adhering my layers together. All right, so don't worry, I'm going to put that back in the screen. I know if you didn't get to write it down, that's okay. I needed to write it down for myself before I had to do a sort of a brain dump. Tell me I have more adhesive. You know what? I'm waiting for the Black Friday sale. They said there's going to be a sale on adhesives. So I'm holding out for that. I'm not going to go buy more. I'm holding out that they're going to let us have a discount on the Seal Plus refills. I don't think it said. It didn't say what's going to be on the Black Friday sale, except that there was trimmer. They did say trimmer blades and trimmers. And then it said adhesives and it said cardstock. So that's coming up next week with Stampin' Up. That's in addition to my sale I'm having on my card club. Lots of sales. And then I have a sale on Whatnot as well, my auction site. I'm having sales there. Anywho, I'll be even selling some doll clothes on there. Some of my mom's gorgeous homemade doll clothes. Okay, that's going to be that layer. And then I'm just using tear and tape, guys, because I don't know if I have any Seal Plus refill. Anyhow, Stampin' Up's having a Black Friday sale for like a week. Then on the week after that, the week after Black Friday week, Thanksgiving week, they're having December 1st a Paper Pumpkin sale on annual subscription, or 3-month subscriptions, 6-month subscriptions, and 12-month. So it's going to be like $244 for 12 months instead of $324. These are really good sales because remember, you can earn rewards too. When you buy a prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscription, not only do you get the sale price, but you can earn rewards. And then there's perks of being a Paper Pumpkin member. All right. Then there's a kit sale for demonstrators this month. Or not a kit sale, but like a kit promotion for demonstrators. And then, of course, I have my card club sale. I have a bingo coming up. I mean, there's just so much going on. It's just the season to be crafty. All right, that is layer. I'm trying to see which one. I like that at the top better. There's more stars on that side. These look like they go in any direction, all these little sprigs. Okay, now you're going to take this one and you're going to put it on. And I'm going to use a ledge of my trimmer to help to make sure it's stable. So we're going to put that, against the ledge when I adhere it, like so. And then I just cut off the excess. That way I don't waste the paper. Because if it's too short, you can't do anything about it. If it's too long, it's okay, right? Too short, you never want your paper to be too short. I'm just folding that over. All right, so put that there against the ledge. Flip that around. I have these big scissors, but I really should use your snips. You want to use more fine scissors when you do this so you don't. So you cut right along the edge. Nice. See? Now I don't have too much. It's just right. Like Goldilocks porridge, just right. Now we're going to use ribbon like we forgot to do yesterday. In your card on Blue Card Club, which I'll show you, you have this ribbon. You received this 2-pack of ribbon. This month's card club, it had Misty Moonlight and Basic White. I don't know. Maybe both will fit. I'm just going to try it out and see. I wasn't planning on using ribbon, but since I forgot ribbon on yesterday's card, we're going to just use some ribbon on this card. Now, the nice part about this ribbon, I thought carefully of what I should send you, and I said, oh, that's great about these two colors is they went with the Kintsugi inspiration cards that we're doing, and it went with this Peaceful Garden cards because these colors coordinate with both. So I might be able to put, they both fit, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put both ribbons on there. They both fit. Okay, so go ahead and take both ribbons and then chop them off. Make a little excess like that. When you cut off a little excess, you're going to glue it around the back. All right, let's put the tape back on there. Even though I'm putting it back in the bag, I still don't want it unraveling all over the place. And I use ribbon too fast to even make the ribbon keepers. This thing will be gone by the time I'll probably end up like wrapping it for like a different club. My mom usually wraps the ribbons, but she's on strike, not on strike, but she can't do that anymore right now for me. So I'm like, instead of wrapping ribbons this month, you saw what I did. I just gave you the whole roll to avoid having to wrap it. I'm going to go ahead and put some there. I'm just putting these next to each other. These should be the exact size of the ribbon the tear and tape. So that it'll cover, it'll cover it up. What happened there? Oh, this doesn't, you got to give it a good rub for the glimmer paper. It's not like, okay, pretend we're doing a scratch card, guys, because this isn't like trying to peel it off regular paper. There we go. Now it came off just fine. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put the blue on the bottom. The misty moonlight. Oh, this is gonna be nice. I really like this. I should have done this to my original card. I really like this. Super cool. Flip it over and put a little adhesive there to hold that in place. Even though it should never come out. I mean, we're using other adhesive as well. It's going to make your card a little thicker, but it's all good. This is so much better than making it frayed, because if you were to not do this to your ribbon, I just think it's more professional, because when you don't wrap the ribbon around the back and you're like, oh, I can just cut it and save ribbon, then you're going to end up with frayed edges. Now you have like beautiful edges and people are going to be like, how'd you do that? Well, you just tucked it all in and it looks so professional. I really like this ribbon combo. And we're going to keep on adhering. We're going to adhere right over the top of that. Both sides of this paper are so pretty that you're like, oh, I don't want to use it. Oh, it's so nice. But all paper is meant to be chopped up and used. Or, in my case, sold, because I have too much that I can never use it all in my lifetime. But that's another story for another time. I know it all goes to a good home. I almost bought more today on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, no, no. Have some willpower. All right, where's my card base? You saw I had a card base earlier. I showed it to you guys. I've not gone anywhere. Okay, I talked about the paper pumpkin sale. I showed the measurements. All right. I know I saw one in this bag. Maybe I'm the one that put it in this bag. That must be it. All right, there it is. All right, I like the blue on the bottom better. I'm going to turn the paper around and put the blue on the bottom. Like so. So that's how you put ribbon on a card. And I have another way of putting ribbon on a card for the last two in this month's series, called with the Kintsugi Inspiration paper. That's how you put the ribbon on the card. All right, so we're going to transform this card into this card with a nice little sentiment and some embellishments, inking up the edges and putting a little dove on there. All right, we're making good time. I'm going to just get out the ink. So I was telling you guys yesterday, whoever was here, which I'll get to go see your names in a moment, I forgot to turn up the brightness on my phone, but I'm going to try to read your comments. But I'm telling you that, like, this one here, the cloud cover, is only available to Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. So if you do join Stampin' Up! Or you're a demonstrator, check this out. It's in the last chance list. They don't sell it because they were afraid of some kind of color shift, which actually did happen. But the pool party is a good substitute for it. And I think the pool party anyway for this one. It's really nice. You're going to ink up the edges. Always ink up your edges first. Because, it's just better to ink them up first. And then you don't smear the sentiment. So this little shape is part of the bundle. Okay, I'm going to get another one, because I want to do one with both. Oh, look what I just did. I just knocked all my we're still not finished our Jolly Delivery series. And I just emptied the whole bag of those guys, all over my table. My little Jolly Delivery pieces. All right, let's get this piece. So what I was going to do is just ink up, and let's get the doves out. Let's get 2 doves. I want to show you both colors. All right, we'll just use this little piece of scrap paper here. All right, first we'll do Pool Party because it's a lighter color. And I was using cloud cover last, so hopefully there's nothing left on there residually. Okay, just put a little bit of ink on your stamping spot. I always forget to re-ink this guy. Put the little blob on there. If you don't put the blob on your paper first, you might get too much of a blob on your die cut shape. And you only want a little subtle coloring. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over and make sure that it's an even amount of ink. And it looks good. Okay. I wonder what that is on there. Where's my adhesive eraser? Come on now. Okay, so sometimes your adhesive eraser doesn't work. But then you have to use like a little sand eraser. All right, good enough, good enough. All right, now next one. Let's do, okay, so let's just wipe that off. And now we're going to ink up with the cloud cover, the other piece. Oh, before I should have also inked up the dove. So because I'm using Pool Party, this is how, instead of cleaning my brush, I can just get it off on this dove. Get the Pool Party to come off on the dove. All right, so that's good. Ink up the little edge of the dove. Just a little bit. I mean, it's a white dove, so you don't want to put too much ink on it because you don't want to keep it a white dove. The symbol of peace. Now we're going to take the cloud cover and put some cloud cover ink on there. This one's very juicy because I haven't re-inked it and it was just new. So I just opened it. You guys saw me open it. See how kind of it's gray? That's why they don't sell it, because it had a color shift to it. Some kind of chemical color shift. And we don't sell like defective products. We just get, well, not to customers. They said that we can buy it as a demonstrator if we want it. And I actually like it. So I'm happy to buy it. And I know a lot of other demonstrators like me, like they want to keep their collection together. It's part of the In Color collection. So it's like, I couldn't stand not having it. I was like, I need it as part of my collection. So I bought it. So this is just a better color for this paper because it actually is one of the coordinating colors. Oh, that looks good. I think that's the one I'm going to use on my card. We'll try it. All right, a little bit more on that. It needs a little more on that side. Okay, so that's good. And now we're going to wipe that off. We're going to take the Secret C. Oh, by the way, I like to put my little, well, I'll do it later. I like to put the color there. And some people are like, oh, put the color on the front. Well, do whatever you want, but I like to put my color on the inside. And there's more than one, but I still like to leave one there, and I just like to put one on the inside. But you do you. You put your colors wherever you want to put them. See? Here's where I put mine. I mean, I'm a teacher. That's the most effective thing I do, not just for myself to see what color it is, but so you guys can look down and see what color it is while I'm teaching you. All right, we need the one that says Heartfelt Prayers. Okay, Heartfelt Prayers. We're going to put that on there, stamping block, and put it on the photopolymer. Stamp it a couple times. Never stamp it. See how the little bottom of the Y wasn't stamped? Never stamp it straight onto your die after you just got done doing all that work with the inking up the edges. You know, always ink it up first. Test it on a piece of paper first. Oh, yeah, that came out good. And we do this one. Okay. Nice. Okay, so close the Secret C. And, oh, we had the cloud cover on this still. So you want to, whatever's left on your brush, you can ink up the other dove with the cloud cover. So that should match your edges of your paper, but try not to rip your dove because I only put 2 of each of your doves in your card clip kit. So those words we're going to use. I got to put this in my bucket to wash. And I washed these other ones. They're still wet. This is my Mossy Meadow. I was doing something with my paper pumpkin. All right, put that here. I need to put that back before I forget. That's my piece on earth from yesterday that I was washing. All right, back to adhering. We need some Stampin' Dimensionals. All right. We have our card. This is the top. That's the bottom. Oh, no, I just put water on it. And they dried for a whole day. All right, we're using the pool party one. That decision was made for us because the other one got wet. See why I always do 2 in my tutorials? I always make 2 of everything. I did like the cloud cover better, though. But I'm going to use the matching pool party dove because the cloud cover should stay with the cloud cover one. I'm going to use this color dove. I'm trying to put the adhesive where it won't touch the ribbon because it won't stick very well to the ribbon. Put your adhesive, like your dimensionals, on the top and bottom. And then we'll put that little dove over there. Couple dimensionals on the dove. Okay, let's look at my sample. I always got to look at my own sample to see how I did it. Okay, I put the edges of the wings up in the corners. Okay, I put the dove like kind of like that. Nice. And then I put a couple, well, actually, he didn't touch before. He didn't touch so I'm going to put him over a little bit further out. It's okay if he touches a little bit, but see if I can get him further out there. Oh, perfect. See how he's not touching that way? He's not touching the sentiment. Because that's such a cool shape, you don't really want to cover that up. Okay, let me put Peace on Earth away. And let me get out the measurements again and write the ink colors for you. Okay, we're going to use Secret Sea ink, and then we're going to use Pool Party because that's what you have available to you. But a lot of my card club members and people watching are demonstrators, so you might have cloud cover. You might have a cloud cover marker or a Stampin' spot. So that's your colors. All right, let's put this here and this here. Oops, I'm going to put the dimensionals on it, or the embellishments on it. See, I put a few flowers on there. And this is how we do it. This is how we do it. All right, you can take your screenshot. I'm just trying to find my little embellishments to add on today. I had these little flower embellishments. So I put a dark one, but I'm going to put the medium size. I'm going to put this big one right here. And then I put a couple white ones on the edges, just kind of right over the edges like that. Just for funsies. So I put 3 flowers on there. And I've already done it to 3 cards and still have enough of these. So you're going to have enough of these blue flowers for all 4 of your cards. And then we'll figure out which card we're going to put the butterflies on. There you go. There you have it. Let me say hello to you guys, and then I'm going to, let's see, show you the rest of the cards. And talk about my bingo for a moment. Show you the cards for that. I'm breaking out the good glasses so I can see the comments. All right. So we have Melissa here from Texas. Thank you, Melissa, for watching. And Frida is here. Nice to see you. Robbie, glad you're back. All right. Melissa's saying, I love the DSP and the suite. I know, isn't it? It's just great for everything. And I did it at the end of the year because you don't even need, you can use this for holiday cards if you want, but you could just use it for sympathy and everything else too. Because we're pretty much done. We've been working on holiday cards since July. So now everybody should have enough holiday cards. We're going to do spring. In December, we're doing spring cards, okay? So you're going to have some spring cards. We're just always getting ahead with our things. But this time you can make your sympathy cards. So great point. Thank you, Nola. Hello, Nola. Glad you're here. Okay, Janet needs to order the paper. I know, isn't it really pretty? Hey, thank you. I did reach 42,000 subscribers and forgot to even mention it. Thank you, Janet. I need to make a graphic or milestone. And now I'm just like getting behind to even celebrate. We need to celebrate every milestone, but thank you. I did reach 42,000 subscribers and I thank you guys. It's slowly growing. I had to take a big break last year, so I'm not growing as fast as I used to grow, but I was working full time, so hey, there's that. And Debbie's here. Carol's here. Nice to see you guys. All right, Lynn is here. Yes, I like the cloud cover shade too, Lynn. I actually like it kind of better than what it would look like here because I don't really like it like here. I like it better on the way, I mean, except for my drop all over it. But I mean, I like this the way it came out better than, it will match better than the pool party, as you can see, which is a little bit, kind of, the pool party is a little bit greener. Oh, anyway, let me take this away. You guys should have done your screenshot. But I agree. I like the cloud cover better. I agree with that. Hello, Pam. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you again. All right. All right. Let me just show you that I am having a bingo. If you guys want to sign up for my bingo coming up December 12th, there's the QR code. So I will show you that. And I need to plug my phone in. Right now, what I'm about to do is show you the rest of this month's Card Club cards, what you get in your Card Club kit. Then I'll switch over to bingo and what you get in your bingo kit. But the thing is, the reason it's cool is I didn't want you to have to reinvest. You know, you already got this. My customers are my customers, you know, so I didn't want you already have this for this month's Card Club. So I thought, why not use it for bingo? So the bingo cards are going to be a little bit different. And then that way you have 7 card designs you can use. What a great investment. You don't even need the dies. We're providing all that for you. So here's what we made yesterday. And as I mentioned, I forgot to do the ribbon yesterday. This was my sample. And then after I put the card together, I'm like, oops, I forgot the ribbon. I like it better with the ribbon. I don't know if you guys like it better with the ribbon. Let me know. So but you can't put the ribbon on later. It'll fray at the edges unless you want it to fray or that's your design. So the piece on earth with the dove background is just so fun. I love that. This is a deckled circle. And then we put the little embellishments on there. Okay. So that's that. Now here's the one with the ribbon and without. So these two on this side have no ribbon. And these two have the ribbons. I like them better with the ribbons. What do you guys think? So those are all the cards. We're done now with the Peaceful Garden paper. So now the 2 upcoming cards, which, I don't know, I do have an auction tomorrow. My whatnot auction. You can't get registered. I can't get registered. Tried 3 times. Why not, Pam? Okay, it could be PayPal. Let somebody know. Somebody who, like, used a credit card or PayPal, let us know. Like, if anybody got successfully registered for bingo. I do have people that register for bingo, but maybe one thing works and the other doesn't. So maybe like you're trying to use PayPal and you're not going back through the process, or maybe you're trying to use a credit card. I know it's working, but there's 2 payment methods. So anyway, Pam, you can always Venmo me. Or I use Zelle, Venmo, PayPal. You can just PayPal me directly if the form doesn't work. All right. Anywho, back to this. We're going to make these cards, which I'm obsessed with this paper. This is Kintsugi Inspirations. I mean, I love all the cracks and imperfections. It's perfectly imperfected. And I love the gold foiling through it. So I gave you some specialty paper, and we're going to try to center your card with a cool piece like this. But not all the pieces are going to have that on it. You know, this Kintsugi paper has cracks in different places, but that's cool. And then this is some ribbon. So that's another way to use the ribbon. And if you want to fray this, you can fray the edges. And then here's another card made with that beautiful foiled paper. Another piece. I just went a little crazy with the Peace on Earth cards. So this is coming up either tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Anyway, it'll be done before Black Friday, all the rest of the Card Club cards. Okay, so that's coming up. And then bingo's coming up. I already said the 12th. So first, let me show you what the Card Club kit looks like. If you get this month's Card Club, well, actually, this is already accounted for. I think this is Janet's. Janet, this is your Card Club, the one I'm sending you. So I think that's what you picked, right? You got the Card Club. So anyway, this is a Card Club kit. And you have your embellishments there, your butterflies, and your hues of blues flowers. Every Card Club member got a bingo card this month. So they get to participate in bingo. Whether they sign up or not, they got 1 free bingo card. If they sign up, they get another 3 bingo cards. So it says, thank you for joining Card on Blue, and invites them to join my VIP group where I talk about a lot of things. And then you get the card bases in your Card Club. So you get the 2 cloud cover and the 2 secret C and all the die cut shapes and some extra little pieces there. You get the basic white inserts. Let me show you those so I don't have to open that. You get the 4 basic white inserts like this, right? You can do the inside of your cards. I don't really decorate the inside of my cards too often. Just, I leave them blank inside mostly. And then you have your 4 Stampin' Up. Whoops, what do I got here? Something's hitchhiking. Stampin' Up medium envelopes. You get 4 of them. So that's 1 bag. And all together each month you're making 2 sets of cards. So you're going to get your 12 sheets of designer series paper. You don't even need it all. You get extra. You're not going to need all your glimmer paper. You get extra. Actually, Janet, you were just saying you wanted to get this. You're going to get some. This is coming to you. This is your package. I was just ready to mail it today, but then I went to go visit my mom in the nursing home and never made it to the, to the post office in time. So you're going to get also, or this month you got Misty Moonlight cards, Petal Pink cards, and then the Kintsugi Inspiration cards, or Kintsugi Inspiration paper with some gold foil. Okay, so that is your card club kit. And then every 6 months, so you have enough to make 8 cards. There's, you get your embellishments. And then this month you got the ribbon package. Let's see, the 2 new rolls of ribbon. That was your, you always get some different kinds of product, like sometimes extra paper, sometimes extra ribbon, sometimes extra embellishments. And this is your candy treat bag. I'm not going to open that up again, but that was this month's kit. Okay, let's put that over here. Now, bingo. If you sign up for bingo, you get a smaller kit, but you're also going to get a chance to win lots and lots of prizes. So this is what a bingo kit looks like. And by the way, if you do join my card club and you get the annual subscription, you're going to get a free bingo with that and a bunch of other free stuff. But you'll get the December kit, which is going to be based on, we're going to do a spring theme. It's not based on what I'm showing you now. Like the bingo kit is what I'm showing you. But what I'm saying is the November card on Blue Card Club kit. Okay, you're going to get one or the other of these, not both. Let me just show you the bingo. All right, so bingo cards. Bingo kit, I mean. Find the bingo cards. I just got to find the cards we made. Okay, I was minding my own business. I went in, I came back. Okay, here they are. All right, this is what we're making in the bingo this month. Or no, sorry, next month. You're going to make a big hugs for a good friend, which we're not making in Card Club. We're using this sentiment for the bingo. And we're going to use that same paper, but a different background. You are getting the Traditions of Christmas paper and a Nested Essentials die with another Peace on Earth card. We can't not make Peace on Earth cards with the doves. And you're going to make this super elegant, I love how it came out, sympathy card with the basic beige. It's just very neutral and fun. Okay, so those are the cards. Peace on Earth bingo. I'm trying to be organized. I got these little envelopes from Amazon, these little envelopes to try to stay more organized. All right. Now, this is what the kit looks like. So you're going to get not as big of pieces of the glimmer paper, but you'll get extra glimmer paper. And then some doves, sentiments, an envelope, the card base, and the card insert. Okay? Botanical textures, same thing. Like this time you're going to get 6 sheets of each because you're only making 1 card of each. So you get the 6 sheets and then you get a very vanilla envelope there, a bingo card, some die cut shapes, okay? And the same with this one, Traditions of Christmas, 6 sheets, bingo card, die cut shapes, envelope, cherry cobbler, yada yada. So you're going to get the card kit to make the 3 card. You're going to use the same bingo cards for all 3 games. And then you're going to get a really cute little treat. I'm not showing you what's inside, but one or the other. An elf. Janet, do you want? Oh, no, she's not. That was something else. Okay. Whoever's, I think this is Elaine's. This is Elaine's kit. She's getting one or the other of those. You were also able to get extra bingo cards if you want. This all fits in here, but extra bingo cards will fit in here. And if you do order a mystery crafty surprise, you won't get this. It'll come in a different package because you're able to order a mystery crafty surprise. Bingo is $34 for my Patreon members, my Card Club members, or $35. I'm sorry, not Card Club. Paper Chef team members, Patreon supporters, or if you're a YouTube channel member, you get it for $35. Otherwise, it's $39. And you have a chance to win door prizes. Anyone can win door prizes. We'll just write down the names of whoever shows up. I'm not doing tickets this time. I thought I was, but I wasn't. I'm doing door prizes if you show up, and then you can win bundles, actual bundles, die cuts, and stamp sets if you win the 4 rounds of bingo, any of the 4 rounds of bingo. And you can win more than once. I don't have all these crazy rules. Yes, Mom loved the paper pumpkin, Lynn. And I'm going to be bringing her some with some candy in it. Yeah. All right. Beautiful cards. Thank you, Pam. Melissa. Okay, Pam, I'll get with you later about the bingo, trying to sign up. So many other ways to sign up. Don't worry about it. I know. I'm obsessed with this. Same here. I just love the paper. All right, back to my friend is on Whatnot right now, and I'll be on there tomorrow night. My friend Amy, Sunshine Lane. So if you guys do Whatnot, you can go check her auction out. Okay. What else? What else did I want to say? Oh, I'll be on tomorrow at 3 p.m. doing a Whatnot auction with some used Stampin' Up. Not used, retired Stampin' Up. Not used. Well, I guess some could be used. Retired Stampin' Up supplies. All right, link in the description for the different things like I'm talking about. If you don't know what an auction is, it's just super fun. We're obsessed with Whatnot platform. It's really, really fun. All right, have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you again either tomorrow night, Saturday night, Sunday night, or all three. Okay, bye.